They said land ownership was only for the wealthy, that you needed perfect credit, a bank loan, a realtor. But they never told us the truth. You don't need a credit score to buy land. You don't need anyone's permission to build power. All you need is a plan. Today, we're breaking down 7 real steps that can help Black Americans buy land and use it to create legacy, freedom, and generational change. Let's make the connection. Step 1. Understand why land is power. Land has always been tied to power in America. The right to vote, the right to build, the right to be free. But that power was stripped from us through slavery, redlining, and land theft. Now, there's a quiet revolution happening. People are buying land off-grid, outside the system, and starting fresh. And for Black families, this isn't just survival, it's strategy. Owning land gives us leverage. Land gives us options. And land gives us a future. Step 2. Know you can start with no credit. You don't need a mortgage. You don't need a down payment. You don't even need a good credit score. There are platforms like LandCentral, LandWatch, and AcreTrader that sell land with no credit check, no middleman, and low monthly payments starting around $100 a month. They don't teach us this in schools, but this is real, and it's legal. If you can budget for Netflix and fast food, you can budget for land. Step 3. Search smart. Go where land is cheap and undervalued. You don't need to buy land in a big city. In fact, some of the best opportunities are in places with low population, available space, and room to grow. Here's where to look. Historically, Black towns like Idlewild, Michigan, states with cheap land like Arkansas, Mississippi, and Alabama, emerging areas like New Mexico, North Dakota, or even Hawaii, where land is affordable and off-grid is normal. Near enough to jobs so you can still work while building. The goal isn't isolation, it's ownership. Step 4. Buy, then build, at your own pace. Once you've found your plot, start small. You can build a tiny home, set up solar panels, dig a well, or collect rainwater. Live part-time until you're fully ready. You don't need it all figured out. You just need to start. And over time, your land becomes your base. Not just for living, but for building freedom. Step 5. Use what you make, not what you owe. Most of us make $30,000 or more per year. If we commit just a small portion of that to land, we can pay it off in less than a decade. Even on a tight budget, off-grid land lets you cut rent, cut utility bills, and eventually live off what you grow or create. This is self-sufficiency. This is how we escape the trap. Step 6. Don't do it alone. Build with people you trust. This isn't just about land, it's about community. You can invite your family, friends, people you trust. Let them build their tiny home next to yours. Pool resources, share tools, build a shared greenhouse, turn your property into a safe space, a Black eco-village. And if enough people join in, you're not just building homes, you're building a town with a Black-owned economy, Black mayor, and Black police force. That's Black Wall Street, reborn. Step 7. Understand the bigger picture, legacy over luxury. This isn't just about living off-grid. This is about taking our economic power back, reclaiming space in a country that erased our place, building wealth outside of white-owned systems. Every piece of land we buy is one less piece controlled by a system that never meant to include us. And the truth is, we don't need a savior. We just need strategy. And that strategy begins with one decision. Buy land, start small, build big. They want us to believe the dream is dead. But the truth is, the dream was never built for us in the first place. That's why we build our own, plot by plot, brick by brick. And here's the thing. If you're feeling unsure about building from scratch, don't let that stop you. You don't need to be a carpenter or a survivalist to start. You can buy affordable, foldable homes, like the ones Elon Musk has promoted, for under $10,000, sometimes even with monthly payments. You can find them right on Amazon, delivered to your land. No hammer, no blueprint, just a foundation and a first step. You don't need experience. You need a decision. This is the new Black strategy. This is how we reclaim the land and our future. Follow Factor It Media for more Afrocentric solutions, hidden truths, and real-world power moves. The land is waiting, and so is your legacy.